run down on this South Factor. Wednesdays. Let's get it. All right, so peak game, right? Uh, Typically coming out of last week, we had a lot of good information coming in. A lot of people made a lot of moves, so we already know why this kind of took place, right? This when DeepSeek came out, that gave us this nice little drop, which kind of showed a little kink in the armor of the AI bubble, right? This really show you what AI was really about. You feel me? Like all this came about because them boys over leveraged into the AI. That DeepSeek came out trying to drop DeepSeek. Boom, you got a gap down, crazy run to the bottom, right? Boom, 1,000 point drop, easy. But we bounced. Now we got this little retracement deal going on right now, and we kind of holding right here. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. Like, all right, what information gonna be coming out soon that gonna help this recover? We got a lot of boycotts going on. You know, people in boycotting companies due to DEI hire situation being rolled back. You know, people doing a lot of boycotting. They shifting money around. I'm going Costco's with that because I remember I was in a short position, and I was like, man, how the hell did it flip up and go the other way? And then I realized, oh, that's what happened. You had an influx of money coming in, you know, that was engineered shopping going on with Costco's, drove those sales sky high. Boom, popped them. They out of there, right? They flipped around, did what they needed to do. But currently with the NQ, we made a 65% retracement, you know, putting a little topping a little bit, but we holding, right? We already, when we came down here, you already know what this is. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, stand that out. Right? Really want to stand to the left side because this is what we're gonna look back at, right? So this is a spot where we've been here before multiple times. You feel me? Like on the NQ, they didn't just drop there for no reason. All this stuff was engineered. They got reasons. They needed a cool off, right? But if you look, here's the funny part, right? People may say, "Oh man, DeepSeek really done a fool," but not. You see that? Then we had the breakouts, right? Multiple days of breakout last week. So starting from that Tuesday, really, it's Monday start running up, right? Boom. Tuesday, then you got your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way until that Monday, right? Then same thing, another week of push-ups. They couldn't keep that momentum going. All that momentum came in. It changed everything around. You know, Trump was coming in office, got that nice little push, January 20th, got that last push, hoorah, too vertical, right? Way too vertical. Came down, starts doing this consolidation all last week, right? On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, chill. DeepSeek come out. They say they better than Chad GPT. Now, come to find out, apparently they use Chad GPT, the US model, to train their model. And I heard somebody else speaking on it. They just all they did was take all information that Chad GPT was putting out, input it in theirs, then took out the flaw in the system to make it more organized. That's it. All they did was just organize. SOS, but they caused the thing to drop. Now, what led to this nice little drop, let's go on here and shift over to Microsoft now, right? But the chart was giving it all up. The chart's telling you, like, man, don't they can say what they want, but you already see Microsoft down 419 post market, right? You see where we're at. Let's get up to the daily real quick. Boom. So we closed. Hey, That's a man. That's a steep drop. We got well, I might have to go to Yahoo Finance. Me, that's a 22-point drop post market. That's kind of stiff. But we see where we at, right? Microsoft really been in the channel. I'm gonna use this tip that way we flip it back, right? But y'all see, Microsoft really just been in the channel. This all has been doing for a while now, right? We've been at a high. Microsoft still in the channel. They still holding its base at 385, right? It needed to cool off. It had no reason. They didn't know what they wanted to do. You feel me? So this is one of those things. People can throw all the conspiracy out there. We already know the market already show you on the chart. We just need a why, a rhyme and a reason. And DeepSeek and all this other stuff gave us a rhyme and a reason for the market to go on ahead and drop. Same thing with Nvidia, which is going to cause the NQ to drop too, right? That's what's probably holding this in this place. Come on now, look at that drop. And you already know what I feel about this. This is called going on sale. So I'm already going to get in position. I just got my alerts. You already see that alert. I'm waiting on that 110. This is my alert. I'm waiting. Keep on dropping it. I'm going to go on here and buy it up. Boom. Increase my position. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor or fiduciary. I'm just struggling with some gaming laptop. This is my personal opinions. Get it how y'all live. Make sure I like sharing. Comment. Yeah. All right. So you see the gap down on Nvidia. You know they holding. They're gonna probably use this news once it blows over. Everybody get out the fact, and whatever the true intentions of this gonna be, it all gonna roll over. Me personally, is not. I don't really think it's an L per se. That is need to learn from the mistakes. Get out your feelings, pivot, go ahead and readjust your bot, drop the price, put it back out there and compete. Right. So we're in a competing market. That's it. The US got caught with their pants down because the people don't like to compete, right? So we got this nice little gap on Nvidia. I definitely keep my eye on it because you know for sure they're gonna be back. You know good and well they'll never leave a gap alone with it, especially Nvidia. And it also been going sideways for a while, right? So really just pay attention to the chart and see. It's going sideways for some days now, right? We go to the weekly chart. Let's go on and get up to the. So this is weeks of sideways price action. We needed something to shake out. Y'all know what happened to finally get out of these out of the zone. And let's go back up to Microsoft. I'll show you the same thing, right? This has currently been happening. We seen that on the NQ as well. So we getting all this inside markets, inside days, inside weeks, inside this range, right? A stagnation. You didn't have a choice. They had to drop the market. Nobody else was willing to buy at these levels. So most people get nervous and want to blame the AI, whatever. They just, they want to find a reason. Ain't no problem. It's a simple reason. Market was going sideways. They needed a reason to drop it. They used deep safety as a bailout. Feel me? Now, so here's the funny thing. All right, quick news right here. Boom, let's go ahead and get it. What did they? Why did they do that? So you look over here, right? They already telling me fact of the day: Microsoft, a major player in AI, joining the U.S. All right, 500 billion over 4 years to create 100,000 jobs. Come on, with AI technology. Okay, like those from DeepSeek. So they already going ahead and trying to copy the model. Bill Gates is good at copying the model. He good at copying this. So we just need to figure out where we getting in at. We need to just track the market. Matter of fact, we send alert. I want to see them boys come down. I want to see them get to this low. So once they get down here, shoot, I'm going ahead and look for my position because I'm going long because I already know this is going to recover. They just need to draw the market down. We have to do our bear cycle. Everybody know that. Start of the year, every year, it's a bear cycle. Kind of kicks off like that, right? And that's how we get it. Matter of fact, we can probably get it on this chart. Boom. So you got June going into February. Boom, you get that little downturn, right? So I want to show y'all this. Boom. There you go. Market recovers. That's 23. Get over to 24 now. All right. This time in 24, we had some stagnation here. Consolidation. They had a consolidation pop, right? But February, you got a bear candle. So you had the pop. Boom. One bear candle. Price got it back to where it needed to go. But this is not nothing new here, right? They just need a rhyme and a reason. If you look at it, same thing here. Coming into November of 2022, Microsoft was doing what? Dipping. They just went down. They started a longer bear cycle in 2022, but then they recovered in 2023. So when you really think about it, right? This is them building, getting some great discounts in. I think Microsoft probably should do stocks, right? They really should do stocks. They ain't that high, but they can really, they kind of overprice. They should probably do stocks. Yeah. But you see how it has been traveling down. They were doing a rebuilding that year. Now they just running up. Boom, 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 boom. So will this be a year in Microsoft cool out? They spend a lot of money in AI. They're getting spanked because quote unquote it took 6 million to do what they did with billions. You know, so we're gonna wait it out, right? But this is what I want to jump over to gold real quick and show you how it got down today and what I'm gonna be waiting on. I don't know how sustainable that gap up gonna be, right? Let's get down to this hour chart real quick. So you see we gapped up. Boom. It's the open of the Asian market here. 22 points. 22-point gap up. After we swept the low from the previous week. Put in that peak formation. Down at the bottom, right? So this is what I was looking for. Remember when I went over this Sunday, right? I was looking for them to sweep this low, get that liquidity out of there. And just like I thought, once they got that, they put this peak formation in, right? Letting us know, like, hey, they're not playing around with that little spike. You see that little spike right here? This is what you want to pay attention to because they're going to let you know when they're going to switch the trend up, right? You get a spike after they take in liquidity. So after they take this, boom, after they take this, they do a spike. Now you got price consolidating. Boom, they revisit it, but they don't break it, right? So look what happens. They revisit a low, but don't break it. They just hold it right at this point. Now we got to change the structure here, right? Because they did not create a new lower low. They start bouncing around. Boom, changing up. Now we're running. They already they took this high out clear as day. They was flirting with it today. I was hoping to get in, but they kind of bounced around today. Couldn't get that play off. I was in for long position because I knew the market should be going up, but they just held it, bounced around. I'm like, okay, cool. Took a quick 15-tick loss. I wasn't tripping on it, but this kind of made me salty when I opened the charts back up this afternoon to kind of look at it. That made me salty. I was salty. I'm not going to lie to you because they took the high of the week right here. So this is the previous week high. They took that. Now we got this huge gap here. Like, what's going to happen next, right? So gold is cooking. They cooking with some hot grease right now. And we got to see how they're going to shake. Like, what they're going to do, where they moving the market at, and how they like it. Matter of fact, we need to look at that Bitcoin. See. Yeah, there we go. Bitcoin's still holding at 103, right? Where are they going to move the money to? So crypto's still holding. Another problem is what I heard. It's all speculation now. People are nervous because they say with the advancement of DeepSeek and the fact that we could be closer to quantum computing, that the quantum computers can crack the code to the Bitcoin and wipe it out. That's what they speculated, right? So with that, people are kind of getting nervous. That also reason why Bitcoin took a nasty little fall recently because of that simple fact. You feel me? So these are things that all these things seems minor, but when you really just think about it, they start playing factors. They start playing different factors in different markets. They start playing different factors in a swing of things, and we just need to be aware and up on them so that way we can either take advantage of them or get out the way. Really. Speaking of that, people supposed to be boycotting Amazon, but I don't see that happening. I'm like, y'all get everything off Amazon. Y'all got Amazon Prime, you got Amazon this, you got Amazon that. Get the whoop. Don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. So we did get up to the 61% fib extension off this bull flag here. Put another pattern, but as you see, we are dropping. They did this as high as they got. Boom, they dropping it down now. So I want to see, will this bull flag stay in play? Will the heat blow over? Will they rebound and get to the rest of the level? Because I got a target of 261. Will they get anytime soon? Who knows? With all the publicity going around, they may not. Maybe yes, maybe no. People may be waiting for them to drop it, get a good deal on Amazon, and really run it up later on. So I'm still keeping my eye on that. As long as they don't break back into that channel, I think the flag's still in place. So I'm gonna keep watching until it finally gets some stable ground, and I'm gonna play. All right, that's just how I'm coming. It is what it is. But let me show you that Costco. Back to the Costco still Jesus. So y'all see my setup. Let me get rid of this field. So see, everything was copacetic. That's a couple of last week, it was all smooth. Monday hit, it got out of control. Fast. Boom. That's ridiculous. This disrespectful. With that continuation, we got a 3 candlestick continuation on our hands here, right? If they actually get I want a stronger push, but post market is giving it to us, right? I want to see, will they be able to get that push to continue this little up run. But so far, the head and shoulders looking dead. Head and shoulder, knees and toes is dead. Okay, so this is no longer on the table. Violation is out of there. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my eye. Got my alert set. But yeah, Costco, they with all of the good publicity they getting just by holding, by not changing nothing. They chose to hold everything the same. They getting a lot of new business. The membership's gonna go up. They're gonna look pretty good. When they dividends coming in? Okay, then they got dividends in February, so I'm sure more people going to definitely be holding their shares. They're not going to be looking to outflow right now because they want to get accounted for. That's definitely something I want to be a part of. Get you can hold, get your shares accounted for. Fantastic. They should do excellent for earnings at the end of that month too. Yeah, they're gonna be smooth, real smooth about it. So I'll keep my eye on those. Costco because they was looking bearish. They looking like they was about to hit the dirt, but they trying to turn around and got the nerve to go into a bull market. That's cool. Got to talk about the XRP. I know. All right. XRP, they just holding. They just holding. Keep my eye on them. That's all they doing right now. They're in this little spot. I think people buying it up. You looking at these wicks, people definitely they bought it up here. That 268, they bought that up like crazy. So they holding in this range, which is a good thing, especially for people who got in at the low in the scene, when it's still before he even hit a dollar, you in, but down there you still holding a nice amount. Uh yeah, shout out to the early adopters. Now we just got to make sure they hold, get some, as new legislations roll out, the year develops, they start putting in more use cases. As they start developing more crypto programs and stuff like that, we should get some higher prices, which would be nice. That's why we buy and hold. Looking for long-term solutions, not short-term gains. We don't look for quick flip nothing. We're looking for long-term growth, because that's what's really going to put the money in your pocket. That's going to make a difference in your life long term. Not the short term, little quick, flip in and outs that don't do nothing for you except raise your taxes and cause you to lose money in sleep. Okay. Outside of that, that's not.